Hello boys, this is the fifth part of the lecture, chapter subject and predicate. In the previous parts we had discussed about parts of a sentence, that is subject and predicate. Then we did parts of the predicate, direct object, indirect object. Then we did compound subjects, compound predicate. And in the fourth part I had discussed with you different types of sentences. So in the final part of this I'm discussing with you book exercises. Some of the sentences I have done over here, rest you will be doing in your language notebook. The very first exercises which is there, write direct object or indirect object in the following sentences. First one, Mrs. Lal bought a smart coat for her youngest daughter. So direct object what, and indirect object answers the question whom. So what did she buy? A smart coat. So it's a direct object. For whom did she buy the coat? For her youngest daughter. That is the indirect object. Second, Johnson drove the car. Direct object is the car. What did he drive? The car. Third sentence, Nitin sang a song for his friend. So what did Nitin sing? A song. So it's a direct object. For whom did he sing? His friend. That is an indirect object. The last sentence, fourth one, the flowers that were given to Boni by Sukhi have withered. So what was given to Boni? The flowers. So it's a direct object. By whom? To whom it were given? To Boni. So it's an indirect object. So these four sentences I have done of the first exercise, direct object, indirect object. The ones which are left, those you will be doing in the English language notebook. Let us come to the second exercise, B exercise. Here you will have to write either compound subjects or compound predicates. Let us see. Here also I have taken few sentences. Rest of you will be completing. In case you face any difficulty or a doubt or a query, you can clear it out in the time slot which is given to you. Let us start with it. First sentence. Dash are playing in the field. Ria and Meera. So here we have used a coordinating conjunction and. Ria and Meera are playing in the field. Second, here you have to write compound predicate. That is the second part of the sentence. The Pathaks and the Singhs are neither helpful nor friendly. Here I have used coordinating conjunction neither nor. The combination neither helpful nor friendly. Next sentence. Third one. Both James and Sam want to go on a cycling trip. Compound subject. Here I have used correlative conjunction both and. Last sentence of this exercise, fourth one, all the animals in the sanctuary are given good food and treated with care. Here I have used coordinating conjunction and I have combined and used compound predicate. So these are the four sentences. The ones which are left, do it on your own. Then we come to the final exercise of this chapter, that is C exercise. Change these sentences as instructed. Remember not to change the meanings. So in this exercise, you have to change the sentence accordingly as it is given, as it is instructed, but you do not have to change the meaning of the sentence in any case. You have to change the words, but you do not have to change the meaning. So let us do few sentences. First one, this is a beautiful place. You have to change it to exclamatory sentence. What a beautiful plate. What a beautiful place it is. An exclamatory mark. Second, Radha failed in her attempt to convince me. You have to change it into negative. So rather than changing anything, we will change the words. Radha did not succeed. Failed, we have used it in the negative sentence. Did not we have used negative sentence. Radha did not succeed in her attempt to convince me. Did not succeed, that means she failed. So here you can see we have not changed the meaning, but we have changed the sentence as it was instructed to us. Third, Tarun is not happy with the change in the syllabus. You have to change it to affirmative sentence, that means positive sentence. you have to change it to affirmative. Affirmative means positive sentence. Tarun is sad with the change in the syllabus. Not happy means sad. We have changed the sentence without changing the meaning. We have made it from a negative to a positive or an affirmative sentence. Let us see the next sentence, fourth one. They will come to your party. We have to change it to interrogative. We have to frame it in a question form. So how will we do it? Will they not come to your party? Question mark. If you will not write the question mark, it will be incorrect, incomplete. Question word will come forward, and that's how we'll frame the question. Fifth sentence. I'm sure Anna will be able to make it to practice today. Change to interrogative with question tag. Now what is a question tag? Question tag we are using after the full stop. We put a comma, then we use a question tag, a tag with a question, and we put a question mark. I am sure Anna will be able to make it to practice today. You have to make it an interrogative sentence with a question tag. So how will we make it? I'm sure Anna will be able to make it to practice today, comma, won't she? Whenever the statement is positive, the question tag will always be negative. As I've used here, it is will be able to, and question tag will be negative, will not, that is won't. If the statement will be negative, the question tag will be positive. If it would have been here will not or won't, I would have used the question tag as will. Sixth sentence. You really must not create such a ruckus, such a problem. You have to change it to imperative sentence. So, do not create a ruckus. Imperative sentences, it could be a request or a question or a command or an advice. Last sentence, this is terribly irresponsible of you. You have to change it to negative. So, rather than changing the meaning, this is not responsible of you. Irresponsible, not responsible of you. So this was the answer. So the last sentence of this exercise which I have taken, this is terribly irresponsible of you. This is not responsible of you. Here in this video, I have taken few sentences from your book exercises itself. But now what you have to do, you have to make a notebook, English language notebook. Do the remaining sentences in that, and so we'll discuss in the further videos. You can ask your query, you can ask your doubt, clear your queries or doubts, whichever are they, in the time slot which is given to you. Thank you.